Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be making yet again another The Known Galaxy video. I'm making another video on TKG because my last video did pretty well. It didn't get any backlash, at least from what I saw, and I think a lot of people appreciated the video more than, you know, the fucking... So the video did not receive any backlash from what I saw, and I'm very happy about that. All I try to do on this game is just grow the community and get more people to play this game, because I just feel like this game just deserves that recognition. I'm sorry for not making more Arcane Odyssey videos. I'm really just waiting for the update. It's coming out next Friday, so when that update comes out I'll definitely be playing the game again, and yeah, just be ready for that. But in the meantime I'm just going to be making some TKG videos, and I'll probably make some more in the future, because I honestly like making videos for TKG. It's pretty fun. In this video, I'm going to be explaining the combat system in the Known Galaxy, because I feel like a lot of people just like play this game and then just get absolutely just demotivated just because of how complex this combat system is and how annoying it is to learn it, which I understand. Like, when this combat system first came out, I quit the game. Like, I just stopped playing because I didn't give it a chance. I didn't like it when it first got brought out, but I gotta say I definitely appreciate this combat system more now since I understand it now and I know how to play it. So I just want to bring attention to how this combat system works, and I want to help people that are struggling with it. And another thing, I feel like combat is something that isn't really taught well to new players. Actually, the Sith Order actually does it well, because when you're in Acolyte 5 you have to go through actually I can't even say it, but the Sith Order teaches force combat well to new players. But the problem is, in the Jedi Order, pretty much all you do, you get initiate and then they pretty much just throw force at you, and you can't really, like, there's nothing really to get help with. Like, they pretty much just give you force and then you don't even know what you're doing. So yeah, I'm just making this video to help people out that are struggling, and I want people to feel more comfortable with how this combat system works. So first off, I'm going to explain how form works, because combat is very important when it comes to being comfortable with the form. Forms in this game are used to make yourself comfortable in combat, to fit your playstyle, and something that you're just comfortable to use and, you know, just get better with. Alright, now with every thing out of the way when it comes to forms, I'm not going to explain basic combat techniques that you should use when it comes to the combat. I'm actually going to pull something up. So just so you can see what I'm doing exactly, I put something in the top right corner displaying what buttons I'm actually pressing, so you can so you just have a basic understanding of what order to press everything in when it comes to, you know, combat. Yeah, I'm hoping this thing helps. Alright, first move that I'm going to teach you guys how to do is how to do a dash hit. Now, pretty simple move. All you have to do is just press E and then just hit, but you have to do it quick, and it's going to look like this. So you're pretty much pressing E, and then you're pressing M1. It's going to look like this. Now, something important to do when you're doing dash hitting is make sure that you're always blocking afterwards, so you don't trade off damage with the other person. You see how I'm blocking immediately every time I dash it? But yeah, dashing is very, very, very useful. You're going to be using it pretty much in every fight that you are in. But let me explain the very, very important part of dash hitting. You can do dash hitting very fast, and that is called multi-hitting, which looks like this. So yeah, you can see that I just did dash hitting very fast, and there's different ways to do multi-hitting. I'd say there's like 2 ways to do multi-hitting. So there's two. So the first way is doing this. So you can see I'm just staying in front of the player and I'm just doing multis. That is a good way to doing it, but I feel like the faster way is using momentum to go around the player, which makes it kind of quicker, because the dash canceling is you'll have less dash canceling. Look, let me show you guys. So So yeah, I feel like that way is definitely a little bit better. So pretty much multi-hitting is all about canceling your dash. So when you cancel your dash, that's what allows you to do another dash hit quickly. But yeah, when you're learning about dash hitting and multi-hitting, just don't get too impatient to get like good with the speed. Speed will come naturally. So just don't get too worried about that. Just get used to, you know, the muscle memory of it. So the next combat technique that I'm going to show in this video is skid hitting. So skid hitting is very similar to dash hitting, but skid hitting has shorter distance, but it goes faster. So you can use skid hitting in any direction, like that. And to apply this into combat, all you have to do simply is just press C and then just hit. So you'll notice that skid hitting is very, very quick, and something to know about this is that skid hitting actually does more damage, since TKG combat, the more momentum that you have on a hit, the more damage it will do. So yeah, skid hitting is very good. I definitely use skid hitting a lot in combat, because you're definitely gonna find those people in combat that they let their like block down a lot, and you can easily punish them for that by just doing this. Like it's just skid hitting is just very helpful, and simple mechanic. Just definitely get good at skid hitting. It's definitely going to be something that you're going to be using down the line as you get better with combat. Now the next mechanic I'm going to teach you guys how to do is flip hitting. Flip hitting can be used in two sorts of ways. So first you have the generic high flip, which is used by just pressing control. You can jump and then flip. And then the second way to do a flip is doing low flips, which is pretty much you press control and space at the same time. So look. So yeah, pretty simple things to do. Flip hitting is very useful for maintaining, you know, a acrobatic type of playstyle. Flip hitting is very, you know, just useful for overwhelming an opponent. Let me show you guys how you can apply this into combat. So you can do it in all sorts of directions. You can kind of just be creative with it, you know, just like do whatever you want with flip hitting. It's just any sort of way to do a flip hit is good, you know. But yeah, as you can see, I'm literally just playing around. I'm just doing anything. Like but yeah, just have fun with flip hits. Honestly, they're just a good feature. So something that is that involves flip hitting, another technique that I'm gonna teach you guys how to do is a dash low flip hit. So dash low flip hitting is used when somebody is far away from you, such as that dummy. Say somebody is trying to get away from you. Say they're like low and they're leaving their block down to maybe regenerate resources. All you have to do is do a dash, and then during that dash you do a low flip, which looks like that. So say he has his block down, and that's an easy hit, easy quick hit. And sometimes they won't even have enough time to, you know, put their block up in time. It's just a very quick move, and you can easily maybe end a fight that way, or maybe start off a fight that way. It's just use flip hits however you want. Just be creative, but don't be predictable, you know. So I'm now gonna explain what dash kicks are. So if some of you guys did not know, you can press R to kick somebody, which pretty much, if somebody is blocking, you would press R on them and their block would break and they would be stunned. And then that's where you just fucking punish them. But anyways, to do a dash kick, all you have to do is press R and then dash quickly after. The point of this is to pretty much do kicking from a distance, and also pretty much just hide your kick animation to do it quick enough to the point where the other person just can't react. But here, this is what it looks like. Now it's a very simple move. Somebody, if his block holding their block too long, definitely use that move. It's very effective, and trust me, you're going to be doing that a lot. So here's my advice: when you're using dash kicking, do not do it from too far away like this. You'll get predictable. People will easily parry you, because when you kick, people can also hear, you know, the sound of when you're kicking like this. If people hear that sound, they're automatically just gonna parry. A good dueler is just gonna notice that. So definitely don't go too far away from it. Get a little bit closer, And also, if you want to be a little bit less predictable, maybe get out of shift lock and then get your body to face not towards them, and then do that. It's a very, very quick move, and it might be hard for some people to do that. It took me a bit to learn, but yeah, it's just something that you can just be really quick with and very snappy with. Another form of advice I can give you with kicking is that do not use kicks too much. It's really like bad to kick spam. Kick spamming can work on certain people, but if you're just completely spamming kick to the point where you're just doing it like every time, you're just gonna get predicted, and people will just parry you every time. You have to use your kick smartly, you know. Another form of advice, if you're in a laggy server, the stun window might be a bit smaller, so like take your time with it. Say you summon somebody, go for 2 hits. Don't overdo punishing, because if you do, the other person will just get their block back up quick, and they will just immediately parry you while you are hitting them. So it's just, you really just need to be patient in combat. That's just a really important value. If you're ever trying to make it far, you'll realize that patience is just going to come a long way. You'll see all these players playing aggressive. You really just need to abuse that to your advantage, you know? Definitely something that you need to do when fighting people is be smart, and you gotta pretty much read your opponent, find, you know, patterns. You just need to find something that is somebody's weakness, and you need to abuse that in a fight. So don't focus too much on yourself when you're dueling people. Focus on what your opponent is doing. And yeah, that's the best piece of advice I can give for a new player trying to, you know, get better at the combat. Now, I hope this video helped. I hope this video gave you all the knowledge that you needed for getting better at the combat system. Alright, so that's about it from me for this video. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.